Hello, YouTube land. Check your clocks, it's amateur hour time. Welcome to another episode of Danganronpa. In the last episode, a lot of things happened. So, one, we got to the 5th floor, which is actually the last floor of the school. That's cool. We found a lab, which is locked. We saw, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Not necessarily a gym, but like a karate room. We found that. We found a room that's just completely horrifying. There's a lot of dead bodies. There's a lot of blood, or not necessarily dead bodies. They're just the chalk outlines. A lot of blood, dried blood, and just the smell inside the classroom is just absolutely horrible. Which Byakuya thinks that could entail why Hope's Peak had to close its doors, because it's apparently linked to the biggest, most awful thing in the human history. And according to Monokuma, he didn't do anything to it. He apparently just left it how he found it. So this was already there, apparently. Next up, someone tried to attack me in my room. Yes, I remember that. Someone genuinely tried to kill your boy. So I remember Makoto got sick. Like he had like a sudden sickness and he had to immediately go to bed, which someone dressed up as in a wrestler mask had the knife that I grabbed from Toko and hid it in my drawer, and I guess was about to, stab me in my sleep or whatever. But I don't know what happened during that whole thing. And then Kyoko popped up, which another thing with Kyoko is a mystery because Kyoko can't remember who she is, so Byakuya forced her. Well, I guess she did it by choice. She gave Byakuya her room key, which she can't go inside her room anymore. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's happening now, but I think I got to get to the dining hall if I remember. Like always. Is there any way to confirm that it was really with a dream or not? Oh, no. Okay, yeah. So we're just waking up from our dream, our quote-unquote dream, which Makoto heard himself in his voice. Something like that. A lot has happened during that last episode that I'm still trying to process. So let's go ahead and jump right into it and have some fun. You know what to do, guys. Leave a like for Danganronpa. Leave a like for my first video of the year, actually. My very first video of the year. So happy new year to all you guys. Hope you had a safe new year. Hope you celebrated 2025 with all your friends and family. I will admit, 2024 was kind of a sucky year content-wise. I felt like I didn't really do much in like development and growing. So I want to do better. I want to try to do better with that and try to be consistent with uploads, streaming, and everything else. That's a New Year's resolution for me. I want to get better with streaming. That's actually, yep. I'm going to say it right now. My New Year's resolution, content-wise, get better at streaming, both on YouTube and on Twitch. Boom. Those are my not YouTube, but New Year's resolution for content. And probably get better at editing and all that stuff too. Learning. New year, new me. New year, new you. So let's do it. Let's have some fun. Where do I even check? Would subscribe to the Cuckoo Crew. Have some fun. We welcome you with open arms. But without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay. I opened the desk drawer and my knife is gone. Got it. Someone took my knife. It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. Yeah, that's where I put the knife. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... The fog is coming. The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone want to attack me? And who was it behind the mask? Why was Kyoko? Yeah, Kyoko showed up afterwards, after whoever that was. What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. Yeah. I should head to the dining hall. Now we can head to the dining hall. There I can talk to everyone else about it. Yeah, something went down in my room. Again. Chapter 1 all over again, man. Ugh. Okay. Please tell me someone's in here. I want food. Lots of it. Hina. I can tell Hina.
Makoto?
Ah, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure, the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. Talk to her. You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know. I mean, not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come and get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet up with everyone else and they can tell you all about it. Okay. So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost that rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. Okay. Gym? Why is everyone in the gym? Maybe Monokuma called us. Oh, wait, but he wouldn't have done that if they stayed up the entire... Geez, the entire night in the gym? Ugh. And the entire night. I was the only one not there, I guess. Maybe Kyoko's over there too. Who knows? Maybe she's been chilling in the gym this whole time. God, I wish. We can only hope. Okay. Itchy boy. Gym. That's I always mistake that for the gym. That's not the gym. Here we are. This is the gym. The gym where Jim goes to do his gymming. My boy Jim. All right. Got it. Ah, there he is.
Huh?
This is worse than... Oh, hey, Makoto. This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral, all at once.
What?
Jeez. Show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed? Just like Nina said, everyone was there. Besides Kyoko. God, flippity-doo-dah, dang it. And then I noticed. They formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Oh, it's Monokuma. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing? What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick. Dismantling?
Right? Aren't we not supposed to be touching this thing?
But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's not even phased.
She's not even phased. Like, what's going on here? Relax. There's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Yeah, he's just in a pile of pile. A pile of pile. It looks like it's been professionally disassembled. How's that possible? He looks bigger when he's like taken apart, but when he's like Monokuma, when he shows up, he looks so small. Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Okay. Hero might know. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still, Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite the sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
So in other
then
words,
maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away in terror. Or maybe they got sick or something. Maybe, I mean, it wouldn't be impossible. I mean, I just got sick out of nowhere. I really did. Like, I just got the ick for, like, no apparent reason. And then literally the next day, I got better. That makes no sense. Make that make sense. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. I figured, I mean, it kept playing this in the same tone, in the same voice, in the same pose, every time. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for a light conversation.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
What? Bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all... Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that.
Oh,
God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century. I love Hero.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean. Hey, come on. The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Is it a big bomb? Is that like... I thought it... Honestly, I was thinking like it was like a... Like you can hold it in your hand, but it looks like they're saying it's like a big one. Like it's... like you have to hold it with two hands. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do anyone good. I would have held on to it. Oh yeah. Good call. Just in case we need to blow something up. Maybe we can blow up the plates or something. But I guess the mastermind would see that, so... it's worth a shot.
Well,
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Oh, it is big. Holy crap. Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, maybe because they tried to attack me? Oh, maybe that's why Monokuma didn't move, because they were too busy trying to get me. Oh man, that is... I want to say that's unfortunate timing, but still, that's not a bad solution. I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure.
just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh? Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? Oh, that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were just saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
it's all clear now.
It's all clear now. To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
Such ignorance. This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you gonna do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you.
It's all clear.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Okay. So we're gonna rampage the headmaster's room, wherever it is. Oh, right over here. Right around the corner. Yeah, everyone's all prepped up. Let's see what you say. Naturally, Master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way. I won't. He's doing great, honestly. He makes a good leader.
okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us. So we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. Alright. What about you, Hero? How you feeling? Finally reached the climax. Let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all. Byakuya, what say you?
Let's go.
Let's go. This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. What's it open? Freaking locked. Dang it. It's locked. As expected. So, what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
Like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
So in other
then
words,
we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey,
Okay, sure, but
what?
we've come this far. Can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do. So we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean,
We're serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. What about the bomb? Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? Oh, I thought I was gonna say, hey, use the bomb. We could throw that and kaboom, you know? The thing in the tool shed.
oh, so then.
Oh yeah, the pickaxe. Really, a pickaxe?
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. By a minute. You got a minute to get that pickaxe. Holy crap. That's straight up unreasonable. But by myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long, and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! This is unacceptable! Just hit it with the lemon grab. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants. A rabid elephant? That sounds nightmarish.
Hey,
For serious though, we're just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. I like that. I like that. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all no, I'm totally flabag. Flabstaff.
What?
Fap sauce? What happened to you? Not the fap sauce. Ew. Just thinking and like repeating that in my head is not, it's not helping. Let's continue. Fap sauce. Rose! Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me, so I'm here.
Hello, hello. It's the wondiferous, birdiferous fiend, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate. Ah, the light bulb just went on.
Nice.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X. Object X? Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life. I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Or pus. Did you hear me? I said corpse. Corpse? A corpse? That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. Found a corpse? In the garden?
What did
Well
you
then,
say?
before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. Huh. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Oh. And who is this? I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. Wait, Kyoko hasn't been showing up as of late. Oh god, is this Kyoko? Why like this? What happened? There was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. That's deep. That's a deep wound. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Yeah, we don't. I mean, like I said, Kyoko hasn't been showing up.
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. I like the Deadly Life intro. Okay. But oh, I gotta see the file. I gotta see the file. Just to make things clear. The fog is coming. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're, you know, dead. Dang, someone, maybe that's who it, oh my god, is it the mastermind? They done got him. We still gotta figure out who killed the mastermind? I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. My attacker. I told ya, there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Ugh. Yeah, I gotta look at this. We need to find out who this actually is. The heel's looking wild, but there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know, fog is coming, is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven in their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet, so it's fresh still. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Maybe because it's happened like 4 times already. At this point, I kind of would have been used to it too. Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Okay, it's a girl. Then Kyoko? Huh? How can you tell? Look at the feet. Look at those shoes. You want to tell me a guy wearing that right now in front of us? All of us right now standing in this room? Do you see a guy wearing any sort of wicked shoes like that? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay, then. Let's just tear the mask clean off. That's, yeah, that's a good idea. Scooby-Doo it.
Come on.
Wait, don't! But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant... Oh, the mask self-destructed! Oh god. There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. Oh my god, the body exploded. The body blew up. It blew up, 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 it blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. That flung Toko like 1.5 miles, by the way. But then...
Come on.
Hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to Oith, planet Oith. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh. Alright. Cool. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. Why not the sprinklers? Aren't there sprinklers in this place? It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. Ugh. Okay, well... well, it is definitely a girl, but now we can't see the face. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded? I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. Now the body...
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing.
Um,
It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko.
But
I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe that may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if his master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Okay. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. Maybe they forged that part, you know? Maybe it was all a forgery. They just writ it and make it think it was a man. He said the mastermind's some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then, could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said that there was a 16th student here at the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was,
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out.
it sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt that I'm right. There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it? Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp? None of this makes any sense. They just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
what?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, right? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. He's the only one that has no sympathy for Toko. Oh, she survived. Ah, she survived. Yay, she survived. Huh? What just happened? Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Alright, well, at least she's okay, but what happened? I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Just for a second. It's a corpse, isn't it? Well, I guess so. You guess? Which is it? Is it a dead body or not? It's a dead body. I hate this. I hate it. I'm not gonna look at it. I don't want to faint again. Yeah, we don't want that either, so I think it's best if you don't look. Everyone is dying. Why? Why is this happening? Okay. The mastermind. To take a close look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry. I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Let's see. What we got? What we got? We got this, and whatever this is. That too? Hold on. There's something on the ground there. Okay, what is it? There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is this what Kyoko took from Monokuma? No, that was a different key. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. Yeah, it was a different key. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it just wasn't any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right. The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? Even you don't know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in other
the
words,
biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor? Second floor? Dorm rooms? What? There's dorm rooms on the second floor? It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now, basically. Okay, well, time to investigate. He said dorm rooms on the second floor. That's news to me. I don't know anything about that. But I'm gonna go... Yeah, we have a lot of locked doors in this place, actually. I never realized. The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole, this key is even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Okay, I had a feeling. It kind of looks too cyber to be a biolab. But then again, wait, cyber. I might know where it goes. I gotta go downstairs though. They might have a matching door. Where is it? Here? Patio. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. They kind of look the same. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. Yeah, they look kind of the same. When I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole, it's the key. It fits. Then this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. Guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. Alright, everybody, it's the data center. So, you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. And we can get into the data center now?
see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Alright. We are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be like another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry. We have Makoto. What?
In other
It's
words,
in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Would I ever lie to you, Makoto? After all, I'm your bestie, remember? I'm your best friend. Boys for life, as they say. So go on. Open the door. I swear you won't die. Alright. Going in. Oh, Jesus. If I die, this is on Byakuya. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Mario, hello? Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, I like it in here. Oh, wow. Ooh. No wonder this place is locked. They've been watching whoever, I guess the mastermind, they've been watching every camera in here. Oh, jeez. That's insane. Anyway, in a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. Hey, that's... Hero extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Yeah, it's showing each and every room. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on the monitors.
So that's it.
So that's it. So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? And this room is
It's all clear.
the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here. Watching us. Yeah, literally watching us. Each camera. Holy crap. No wonder it was locked. And I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden? If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind.
Huh?
Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? Seems so. For serious? But then aren't we gotta figure out who killed the mastermind? I hope we don't gotta do that. I mean, that would suck. That would actually suck. It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So, who was it that...
But
But if the mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
how about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
Now, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? What about the exit? If the mastermind really is dead, we can leave whenever we want to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And am I bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered? Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
Such ignorance. That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind. Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. Mastermind's purpose, and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Okay, let's see. Where do we start? Well, I want to start with the Monokuma door, honestly. So the mastermind's dead, huh? That's a plot twist. This door is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? And it's locked. Honestly, I would have figured if this is supposed to be the mastermind's private place, then all of these doors are going to be locked. No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if he used the key that opened this room? Give it a try, just in case. Yep, nothing. Nope, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole. Yeah. Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Ina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Okay. Monitors. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? It's like, Toko, you scare me. Honestly. Like, I'm being genuine. You actually scare me. Geez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. Yeah, a lot of cameras. Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the mastermind. Right. There's another camera in here, funny enough. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? Well, if we just count the monitors, then we can actually know precisely how many there are. I mean, I want to know why they were killed as much as the next guy, but I also really want to get out of here. Okay. We checked the... What's this? Desk? There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. An Alter Ego. Maybe, you may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Okay. Toko, what you got? Master's going around all this stuff. It's like an all-you-can-watch buffet. Toko, you scare me. Genuinely. Okay, let's see what else we got. This one? Warm. There's a bunch of monitors mounted on the wall. The mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. Yeah, we know about that. Let's see. What about this? What's that? A printer? No, oh, it's another TV. There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh? Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. You talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way into TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Like, I understand what the reference is, but hero, what?
You know?
Hmm. 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 Huh. Ha 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 ha. What's wrong?
Hmm.
Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really?
Hmm.
All we gotta do is switch it on
What?
and do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. If they were sitting here watching TV the whole time, they really thought they could get away with it. Huh. That doesn't really help anything. It's a camera watching. It's a camera watching the data room of a camera watching the data room of a camera watching the data room of the camera watching the data room of the camera watching the data room of the camera watching the data room of a camera watching the data room of the 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 camera watching the data room. Got it. Huh? Huh? This is. It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing? That's really weird. Huh. You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird, super weird.
But
But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel? Oh,
um.
good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. Still the same thing. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center. That's weird. Every channel on an antenna, every channel is just us standing there. Like as he's flicking it, it just keeps changing to that. Oh, that's scary. Not gonna lie.
The heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
Oh, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? He's chilling. He's like, what's up?
Huh?
What? What?
What?
Been a while, you freaking bastards! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid. Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different. Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead, all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going? No. We're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
yeah.
this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair? I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll get to the point now. The point? You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind. But I connected it to the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal? But it's just us standing here. Ugh, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Chills,
The Killing Game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Wow, I had a feeling if it was gonna be it being broadcast. Oh my god, people are watching this. People are watching this. What? This Killing Game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way. That's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now? I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossed into the ocean, my mind began to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment. You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. There's no way they would have tried to come and rescue us. What if they already did? Huh? But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
It can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you'll need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What? Yeah, duh. There's the little business of... Oh, no. No, we're not doing this. He's actually making us do this. You're wild.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh, you suck. You suck. Huh? Class trial? Do you mean... I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay?
Part pounding excitement.
Heart-pounding excitement. Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh. And then he was gone. So the mastermind isn't dead. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
Thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What that means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma's still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? Then was she the one that tried to attack me in my room? No, that's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying. No. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Oh god, alright. Ooh. The investigation music got wild. When the music gets nutty when I'm trying to investigate one of my dead close friends. The music get nutty. Well, I better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. I hate you. I don't know anything about this. They were, however, dead before the blast. Okay. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. What? Wouldn't we have seen a mark then? Well, no, we wouldn't have because they were wearing a mask. So, at least there would have been like a blood stain on the mask, no? Okay. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Huh. Someone really messed up its body then. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. Yeah. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I had to investigate. I had to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I had to find out what happened. We're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Okay. Number 5. This is dumb. This is dumb. The dumbest ever. Alright, let's get investigating. Let me get my detective hat. My rudimentary of deductions. The ultimate rookie is back at it again with the investigation. Okay, time to get started. I need to check everywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Alright, body first. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. That doesn't look pretty far, though. That's the thing. Like, the distance doesn't look like it went far. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. It's the knife from my drawer. How are you gonna say that, man? Wait, it's this? Thank you. The fog is coming. That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. That same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. Man, I wish we could just find fingerprints. That'll be awesome. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because I was getting attacked. So they turned the weapon on them. When they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then I if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko's the one that attacked me. Why the mask? But that doesn't make sense, because if Kyoko was the attacker, why did she show up in my room still? Fit is a fiddle, might I add. No stabs or nothing. I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Okay, knife at the crime scene. God, why? Okay, what's this? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. Is it brown? It looks brown. But where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. Alright. Fragments near the dead body. Okay. We'll check this, I guess. I don't know. I'm just looking at everything now. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinkler should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place before 7:30. Yeah, it would have to be before 7 in the morning. Or maybe like an hour before, or maybe 5:30, who knows. Ugh. Okay. Chickens. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. There was 5. Where's one of them? Where'd one of the chickens go? Huh? 4? There was 5.
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course. There were precisely 5. Yeah, right? Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. Maybe the chicken did it. The chicken committed the crime.
What?
I was down here just before nighttime last night. There were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. Conspiracy. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Maybe. Chicken coop chickens, chicken coop chickens. The triple C, if you will. Chicken coop chickens. Okay, let's look at the body now, because If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Is the face turned or... I mean, I can't tell. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Okay. Yeah, what's this? Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. That's not what I was looking at. I was looking at the thing on her hand. It's like the Triforce marking, but different. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. Okay, fake nails. So, 2 of them are missing. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. Never seen anything like it before. Okay. I didn't see the dog, but now I do. Tattoo on the right hand. What about the left hand? What's that got? Right? The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That would make sense because I poured water on it. Yeah. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's something strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Okay. Yeesh. Exploded body analysis. Jesus, man. Okay. No, I don't want to check that. I want to check... else? What's this? The upper half of the body got set on fire. Yeah. I know about that. I just want to know if there's something on the left hand, if that's possible. There you go. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. Okay. Where to next? Should I talk to people? Oh, no, we can check the shed. Yeah. Just to be sure, I just take a look at the tool shed. Alright. Yeah, everything's here, still. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. What's that? Is this? Tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? Probably look into that. It could be related to the case. It done got dookie on it. Someone pooped on the tarp, I knew it. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside, completely clean. It's totally clean and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Maybe it was used to cover something. You know, like most tarps. Tarps are always... Or, yeah, cover something or placed on the underside of something. So, like, let's say you were laying on it and the bottom part, like a picnic blanket. So the bottom part would be dirty, but the top part would be clean. That makes sense. The top part is the part that you're sitting on. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Okay? Yeah, I guess so. Everything else is fine. Alright, let's talk to people. Let's get some stuff. Makoto, follow me. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
Serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym, where, okay, so at 7:30, when I met with Hina, the sprinklers would be on at that point. So, okay, we'll just keep that in mind. Then I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? That would have been 9, right? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, so 9 o'clock. That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Okay, when the body was found, it was found at 9. Operations begun at 7:30 technically. All right. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. Sure. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. That would make sense that he would start to question my alibi. I wasn't there the entire time because I was sick. But if he's gonna believe that or not, that's the issue. Alibi?
in other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words,
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. Oh. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to go get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. Except me and Kyoko. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know it's hard. It sounds like a mad excuse, but it's the truth. It sucks. That's the sucky thing about trying to like confirm things, like whether they're truths or lies, because the most obvious lie can be like the biggest truth you ever told in your life. Like something that sounds like a blatant excuse could be like your definitive proof. But the sucky thing is that no one can confirm that for that. Oh, it's just the worst. I've had one of those moments where like something that sounded so stupid, like being asleep, like I was genuinely asleep, but no, you weren't asleep. That's the most dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, but it's the actual truth. It's the worst, and no one believes you, man. I'm innocent. I tells you, I'm innocent. I know. So, what now? You seem to be quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Yet again, I'm pointed as the killer. Chapter 1 all over again. Okay, we'll talk to Hina. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and it had a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. That's the stomach? Kind of looks like the chest a bit. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. The Yakuza said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better, too. So, thank you, too. Alright. Body before the explosion. Okay, at least that's good to know. Alright, Toko, what you got? Nothing? I think I've checked everything I need to in this area. But I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, the fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Okay? Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. Yeah, because Byakuya has the key, no? But the key to her room.
It's all clear then.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I'll have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Alright. Hey, buddy. Remember how we used to trust each other? This is one of the moments. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it. Later, at the class trial. Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Well, yeah, sure. I'm not the I'm not guilty, so what have I got to be afraid of? Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Okay, wish I knew what that was it, but we can warp there, so let's see. Lap, gym, alright, the gym. Alright, let's see what we got. Monokuma? Oink. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here. I figured it wouldn't be here. Oh, the bomb's missing.
You know?
Yeah. I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no... Dang, though, that was quick. As all of us were in the headmaster's area, someone took that bomb that Hero placed. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Yeah, so it's the bomb. Okay, I checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room, but we gotta go find Byakuya. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Alright, back to the garden. Thank God we can warp. Yeah, everyone's still there checking out the stuff. He's back. He's back. You think you could go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Hey, his mood is okay. Wait for me. Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Excellent. Byakuya, wait for you, boy. Let me in. Let me in. I can't unlock it myself. I need to ask Byakuya. Come on, man. Open the door. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole. Yay, we're in. It's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Woo! Where we ride. Yeah, let's go. Huh, nothing wacky. So, this is Kyoko's room. What's that? There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration. What the heck is that? A 6 or a 9?
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably A key. Lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
It's certainly possible, but if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Okay, wood block key. Oh, he's talking about the karate place. Got it. Karate place. You don't have a trash can, so I can't search it. That's honestly all I would have checked first. Alright, we can go. Hey, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more. Alright, what, the drawer? The bed? Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Okay. Bathroom? Here's the bathroom. You might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. What else could I look at? Maybe he has an idea.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I thought we just might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. You know what? I forgot about that letter. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. The fog is coming. And on the paper, it said, the fog is coming. Under the sheets. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets? What could it be? Under the sheets. What's under the sheets? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? There's always something hidden under the bed sheets, whether you wanted to or not. Like last time when I was in my room, I was checking, like cleaning my room, right? I actually cleaned it today, and I checked under my bed sheets. I found a whole 25 cents under there. It was awesome. Another coin to the collection. Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets, it was also 25 cents. What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Under the sheets again. Hello? Class number 78 student registry. Bukuro Ikusaba? Alright, this is the profile of her. It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... That's it. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. And this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Alright. Name, Bukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Hey, that's a cool one. That's legit. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. That's freaking awesome. That's freaking legit. She's good with any sort of weapon, whether melee or ranged. The ultimate soldier. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. In elementary? That's amazing. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. In Europe? The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Okay. Uguro Ikusawa's profile. That's amazing. The ultimate soldier. God, I wish I could have seen her. The ultimate soldier. A mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things just as an ordinary person. But then,
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. It's you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh. You found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, had to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you had to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complain about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking, I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
yes,
The
indeed.
total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16? Then,
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
the 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba, which would make sense because in literally the first class trial, Celeste asked why there was 16 seats, and he was like, oh, that's no reason. It's just that our little thing here can hold up to 16 people, you know? But there was actually genuinely a reason for it. Huh. She's part of this school life. Then where the heck is she? The one making all the regulations is...
What?
Why? Huh? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Make sense?
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Huh. Okay, so she wears gloves because she has scars that are just too terrifying to the naked eye. But this is Monokuma's account. Do we believe this or not? Kyoko wears gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand, the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? I mean, a tattoo technically is a scar, but it's something that you can show off, you know? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide scars. Which means that's not Kyoko. Those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. God must hate you so much. Why does God hate you? Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which makes Mukuro was a student here.
Right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro's related to the case?
It's certainly
Perhaps she's the one who
possible.
killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Yeah, this is so confusing. Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if the key and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Alright. Yeah, the lockers. Okay, let me check. That one. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right? Hold on, let me do something real quick. Let me get rid of these. Okay, sorry. I just noticed it now, but I think the music was like going off. It was probably, I had some filters on accidentally. Oh, jeez. I hope that doesn't mess up anything.
Very strange.
Oh, let me turn down the music now, because it looks like it's loud. I am such a fool. Okay. That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Oh, 6. Okay, so not 9. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock. And... Alright. Locker eagerly accepted the key, and it opened. Arrows? There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Why arrows? That makes no sense. Okay. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. Wonder what this was used for. Okay. Is that a blood stain? If it is, it means that there must be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? Where would you need tape? But how could it possibly be involved? You got me. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Tape and arrows. That just doesn't make sense. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or, perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Bukura was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? That would be the library, right? Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
Don't have so much time for the trial begins. Let's hurry. Alright, to the archive. I mean, it's been a while since I've been here. Alright. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand, and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand. Alright, what you got?
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out in the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Really? One person is just as fearless as an entire company. Holy crap. So that's basically saying one person can outmatch the Navy or the Army. Dang. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Oh. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. So they kind of took out each other. Like Civil War.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are a part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Which makes sense with the tattoo on the hand. What? Got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean? Yeah, it would have to be. Oh god, it's already starting? No. Huh. That's a lot of information we got, too.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena.
I feel this quote on a bigger level.
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
All day, every day I do.
Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot.
Oh, this is the worst.
See you later.
This is the worst. And the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It seemed that way. Let's go. Alright. So much to think about. So much to reveal. Where is everyone? Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? Hey, we besties. We hit that bestie mark. He's just not showing it, but we trust each other. Funny enough, I enjoy his company. What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. You'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10. Oh,
Why?
what's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... Okay, there he is. Or what? Jesus. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What, I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting for 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
It's Kyoko. Oh god, she's alive. Okay. Whew. Oh, this is a relief to see. I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive? No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right. There's no penalty, officially, but I bet... excuse me, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're... burped again. I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with the ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled onto the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Come on, Kyoko, what's going on? Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. This is new information that there's second dorms, man. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So,
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
however,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Kyoko's account. Alright. We got one last bullet. Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation,
It would seem
because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
goodbye.
Well, that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Alright, I guess it's my turn next. Being the last one left, I stepped onto the elevator. And the doors slid shut. Ugh, 6 of us only. 7, technically. 7 of us. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, Nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Ooh, colorful.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show. Alright. And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh god. Chapter 5. Ugh. I don't feel so good. I never feel good during these trials. I don't. Okay. So with that, we're going to go ahead and end off the episode right there and see what happens next. So until then, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Also, comment and subscribe to get new feed on videos and become a member of the Cuckoo Crew today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky so you'll recommend the video games you want me to play or chat, your preference. Also, after you subscribe, be sure to tap that bell to get new notifications on videos so you'll never miss an upload from me ever again. But that's going to be it from Danganronpa. In the next episode, we'll begin the 5th class trial and see who this mystery person is who died, apparently, and who killed them, I guess. Oh boy, oh boy. This is going to be a headache. I know it. So, until then, have a nice day, have a nice night. Amateur is out. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay cuckoo crazy, and I shall see you in the next episode. Peace.